Hello and welcome to Planning with Jamie. If you are new here, my name is Jamie and I am a working mama to 4 kids. So we have a busy, busy life, and part of making that work so well is meal planning. So starting last May, I started meal planning for a whole entire month at a time. And in fact, for the summer, I did 2.5 months straight that at one time I sat down and I did breakfast, lunch, and supper for 2.5 months straight. And it helped so much. So we're going to keep going. This month is September. So we're going to open it on up to our September page and we're going to fill in what our supper meals are going to be. All right, ladies and gents, usually I start out with decoration, but I really need this to be fully functional for me and my family. So I think what we are going to do instead is start out with filling in what the meals are going to be. So every now and then there will be changes. That's no big deal. Me and my family just roll with the punches with it. But for the most part, we already kind of know what we are going to be doing. All right, so tonight, I originally had ranch chicken written in, but we had a water main break this morning in our neighborhood, and I am not sure that we will be having water, and therefore I can't cook chicken without water to wash things and wash my hands and all that. So I am going to leave the first open, but here on the second, we are going to do steak and baked potatoes because that sounds so good. And in fact, I am getting ready to go grocery shopping after I film this. And so this is like the perfect timing to look through stuff and get it all organized and everything. All right, now I work on the weekends, so we are going to leave those blanks. Usually my family does leftovers or something quick, or, I feel like every other weekend my husband orders pizza or Chinese or something for him and the kids. So weekends you will not be seeing done on here. And then on Monday, Labor Day, we're going over to my mom's house and she will be feeding us. And so we are going to be having sloppy joes, corn, mac and cheese, a lot of goodies. We kind of picked this based on what the kids mostly like. And then the next day, all right, I might as well just keep this turned because when I write, it just needs to be turned. All right, so then the next day we're having sandwiches here. The water main break will be completely fine by then. So I'm just gonna move this one on over to here. And it is chicken Parmesan pasta. And it's almost like a chicken Alfredo pasta. So very, very good. And my daughter has been asking for it, so that works out really, really well. And then here we're gonna have tuna melts and grilled cheese. So some of my kids like tuna and some do not. So that's why there's 2 different options. Tuna melts is just a grilled cheese with tuna on it, and it's really, really good, and have a side of beans with it. Yummy. All right. Then actually on Thursdays, they're just gonna be leftover nights. So we can just fill those in. Like I said, tonight I'm going to leave this open because we might need to go out to eat or order in or do something based on if they can get the water back up and running. But we don't even have low pressure. We just have 0 water. So they've been out there working for a couple hours already. So I'm hopeful, but I guess time will tell, huh? Maybe it's a good excuse to go out and enjoy, a night out as a family. All right, so steak, baked potatoes, sloppy joes, chicken Parmesan pasta, tuna melts. So these sloppy joes usually will have leftover sloppy joes from it, and we like making homemade pizza with the sloppy joe meat on it. I know it sounds very, very weird, but it is so good. So I'm going to go ahead and get that scheduled in here so we use these leftovers. So homemade sloppy joe pizza. And the kids will be super excited for that one. All right, now on to the next week. See, we're already halfway done. And in fact, too, there's a few changes that I'm making already, but see how fast this ends up going. All right, then my son has been asking for lasagna like crazy. And I want to look and see what night is the craziest busy night. And I want to say Tuesday for this week is a pretty crazy. So let's do Lazy Man lasagna. And the reason why I'm doing Lazy Man instead of regular lasagna, it's cheese ravioli, sauce, meat, and any seasoning that you do, you throw it all in the crock pot, cover it with cheese, and you just forget it. I mean, it's just ready whenever you are ready. So that is absolutely perfect for a very, very busy night. Then they've also been asking for taco soup, but we might wait out on that one a little bit. I think before taco soup, let's see, right here, we're gonna do taco bowls. So that's like a taco salad. And that means like probably right here, we could do taco soup with the leftovers. So that way I know this night to make more meat than normal so that we have enough to make taco soup, and they will eat really, really well with that. So we just got to figure out this Monday. Like I said, I'm changing a lot on the schedule actually when I'm looking at the calendar that I had originally planned, just because, you know, some life events change sometimes. I think we have the steak here. I was thinking steak burritos, but obviously steak is not good 10 days later. So I just need to freeze it, and then that could work. So I'll freeze the leftover steak from here, and then I'll get it out, you know, before the weekend. And that way this night can be steak burritos, but we're having taco bowls. So actually, no, let's not do steak burritos there. Let's look and think about, I think let's do a Dorito bake. So this is a chicken and Dorito cream of chicken, sour cream, cheese, corn, all mixed together. It's really, really good. Just Google it and you'll end up finding it. It's so, so good. All right, let's see if there's any leftovers we need to use. So Sloppy Joe's is getting used here. Chicken Parmesan pasta, that gets eaten. Tuna melts get eaten. Lazy Man lasagna taco bowls will make extra to make the taco soup. So I think we're good so far. All right, so this week the change is we have a family member coming and staying with us for the whole entire week. So part of me does not want to do much, because I feel like we're gonna go out to eat probably quite a few times that week to go and visit other family members also, so that he can socialize. He'll be coming in late this night. And so I feel like we can grill this night. So let's do cheeseburgers and hot dogs. And that way too, it's kind of a quicker thing for him, because, you know, he's going to be so tired. He is driving hours and hours, basically literally a whole entire day to get here. And so he is not going to want a huge meal, and he'll kind of be eating on the road anyways. And then Tuesday, I'm sure we'll probably be out. So let's just write out Wednesday. I can either plan on Wednesday to have... Wednesday, I think we are going to do breaded baked chicken, because all the kids eat really, really well with that. And then I'm sure Friday we'll go out also. So this week, obviously, we'll just play it by ear, and we can change things around if we need to. All right, then this last week right here, my daughter has been wanting also, she obviously loves chicken. She's been wanting chicken Parmesan sandwiches. So it's kind of like a baked sub sandwich. And those are really, really good. So we'll end up having those. And then we won't have any leftovers really per se. I was thinking about steak burritos. So let's pull that down there. And like I said, up here, when we have leftovers, I'll slice them thin and put them in the freezer. And that way I just throw them in the Instapot here and make some rice with it. And then 2 more days left here to do. My kids have also been begging for chili. So let's go ahead and write chili. Let me know down below, do you spell chili with 1 L or 2 L's? I've always done it with 2 L's, but I see tons of people doing it with 1. And so it always kind of gets me like, it's funny how we all spell things differently. Like canceled can have 2 L's or 1 L. And so yeah, just say it down below. It's kind of just a funny thing. All right, then down here, let's see, chili, steak burritos, chicken parmesan sandwiches. I feel like there's really not gonna be leftovers. This chili, usually there's some leftovers, but it'll be gone by this night right here because they love it so much. And so I think here, let's do breakfast for supper. That just really sounds good. So breakfast for supper. All right, you can see already that is all done, but now, you know, it wouldn't be fun without any decorations. So these are 2 new books I ended up getting, is Stick Babe Essentials and then a food one. So I'm just going to peek through here and see what ones we can kind of accessorize with. All right, so I found this really cute taco girl right here. And so I feel like on our taco bowl night, she can go, let's see where we can fit her the best, right there. There we go. And then there's this mom that is making like breakfast. So I feel like we could pull her for the breakfast for supper. All right, I also got this Planner Babe one, and flipping through it, they have dinner with friends. So I feel like that's a really good one that we can end up pulling also for one of these nights out. And I think let's put it over here. And then let's start looking at this food one and see what all we can pull here. All right, I'm literally just gonna flip through and see. Oh my gosh, look at that. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy donuts. And that's kind of the same thing. That's like my husband's life motto, I feel like. All right, so breakfast for supper, we already put something down there, but I still feel like we could put a stack of pancakes. Oh wait, we have more. We have more, guys. Let's do the waffles. And we'll just kind of put them to the side right there. All right, tasty yum, so good. What's for dinner? That's a really good one. We can just literally, let's see, where do we want to put it? All right, I think we're just gonna put it over here to kind of label what this page is, because these are all dinners or suppers, whatever you so wish to call it. Eat well, be happy, healthy. Let's wait on that one. We did have a pizza night, so we can, where'd that one go? Right there. And it's homemade Sloppy Joe pizza, but we do put pepperoni on it. So I think let's go ahead and grab and accessorize right there. Let's see, we did do a cheeseburger night also. So let's get that. Put it next to the cheeseburger and hot dogs, and you can't have cheeseburgers without ketchup and fries, right? At least my kids can't. Oh my gosh, some of my kids are really, really obsessed with ketchup, and others are not. So it's always interesting. There we go. And there's hot dogs too, but I feel like that's enough on that one. Spaghetti, bread. There's Lazy Man lasagna right there. Let's see, Taco Tuesday chips. I feel like this bread is really big. Well, no, we can use this. I see how I can use it. We're gonna let it go in between the two. All right, then we have some desserts. We have mac and cheese. My kids always love mac and cheese. But we don't have anything quite like that. I wonder if they have steak in here. Some desserts. We know we will be having desserts when our visitor is here because him and my husband are obsessed with desserts. And there are plenty to choose from in this book, isn't there? That is fun though. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's see, what else do we have here? Eat your vegetables. Oh, some corn. I haven't had any good corn on the cob. And guys, we're from Iowa. We should have the best corn on the cob. Granted, I've only bought it a couple of times, so it's not like I've tried really hard either, but a good corn on the cob sounds awesome. All right, here is a loaded baked potato. That looks great. So let's go ahead. We're gonna lay that next to the baked potato there. Ooh, happy hour. And then there's some coffee and some other drinks. Cheers, a beer. We can always put the beer next to the second going out while our visitor is here, because I'm sure that they will have a beer. All right, now we need some more decorations because this is definitely not enough, right? All right, then I feel like the last thing we're gonna do is just pull in a little bit of washi tape just to give a little bit of color. This is so random. I feel like it's very weird, but at the same time, I need this to be functional. Like I said, I'm not too worried about the decorative aspect of it. I will be doing some weekly meal plan with me ones, and those ones will reflect more some decorative aspects. So I'm just using the edge of my clear ruler here as a straight edge to just tear off. It's a lot easier sometimes than using like your little X-Acto knife. All right, I guess one thing too to think about is there is football on Saturdays, and so that's something else we could have pulled in here is some football decorations. Like I said, I work, and so it'll be my family. We're not huge football people. My husband will usually watch it, but he's also okay if we end up missing it. And we are going to take our X-Acto knife and kind of give her space here because she was so cute. I do not want her covered up with washi tape. All right, I like that. And then I think also up top here, we could do a big stripe across it to just pull in more of these fall colors, because here on the 22nd, it's the first day of fall, which is just crazy to think already. Like that came by really quickly. Oh, we're very crooked here, guys, aren't we? All right, there's those. We need to even it up over here also. And then let's use our X-Acto and get September showing here. And getting the top of 2022 showing. All right, and I think the only other thing over here is usually where I write little notes, like if we're going out specifically, like let's say on the 20th, we already know we're going out with grandma or something like that. I could write it over here. So the only thing really to know is the 18th through the 24th that we have, or it's the 19th through 25th, 19th through 25th. And I'm just gonna write visit her. And that way, when I'm looking at this, if I'm moving stuff around, I know that this week, that's why we're going out so much and such. All right, there you go. That's the September 2022. This is my monthly supper plan or dinner plan, whichever one you want to call it. Things can change if we need it to, but this is a general overlay of what I'm thinking of doing. Sometimes we do as simple as I buy everything that we need for this week, but we can change up what day we end up having it. Let's say we want tuna melts on Monday instead and chicken parmesan pasta on Thursday, and then we could do leftovers here. But in the end, the food ends up getting used because that's what's planned for that 1 week period. And a lot of times I will have 3 to 5 different meals in 1 week, and then the other days will be leftovers that we need to get eaten up. So, all right, stick around. I know this one wasn't as exciting, but stick around because the weekly ones are more in depth and a little bit more exciting. I do my grocery list and kind of have my thought process and everything. So, all right, give this video a big thumbs up. Also hit that red subscribe button and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.